Ladies and gentlemen, our today's Master of Ceremony, Ruchen Compassion Mahandon.
Today, our dear parents and children who patiently waited is finally over. San Isidro Elementary School proudly present the 8 commencement exercises for this school year 2020-2021.
With the theme, Kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. This much-awaited event has never been possible without the support of the equally and highly esteemed individuals from the school's division of Lanao del Norte, led by the dynamic and very supportive superintendent, Isidro L. Oplinaria, CC5. To our very active school district supervisor, Dr. Ervin M. Planas, to our dedicated and young at heart school head, Ma'am Casimira D. Duhig, other distinguished men and women of the entire academic community, colleagues, completers, proud parents, guardians, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant and joyous viewing to all.
Let us now witness the processional march of the highly respected personalities from the division of Lanao del Norte, followed by the candidates for completion. A virtual clap, please. Dr. Isidro L. Oplinaria, CSU5, Schools Division Superintendent. Dr. Rosemary T. Masisar, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. Dr. Maria Eva Esidon, Curriculum Implementation Division Chief. Dr. Maria Carmela T. Ablin, Schools Governance and Operations Division's Chief. Dr. Ervin M. Planas, Public Schools District Supervisor. Dr. Casimira D. Duhig, School Head. Aquila M. Bongkawil, Guidance Counselor. Apipa A. Pangkatan, Grade 1 Advisor. Ruchin C. Mahanlod, ICT Coordinator. Devrilime M. Andrino, SMEA Coordinator. Let us welcome the candidates for completion for the school year 2020-2021.
To begin with, may we all put ourselves in the presence of the Holy Spirit, followed by our singing of National Anthem, Region 10 Hymn, Lanao del Norte Hymn, and Kapatagan Hymn, played respectively.
As little children, we would dream of Christmas morn, of all the gifts and toys we knew we'd find. But we never realized a baby born one blessed night gave us the greatest gift of our lives. We were the reason that He gave His his life. We were the reason that he suffered and died. To a world that was lost, he gave all he could give, to show us the reason to live.
As the years went by, we learned more about gifts, the giving of ourselves, and what that means. On a dark and cloudy day, a man hung crying in the rain, all because of love, all because of love. Oh, and we were the reason that he gave his life. We were the reason that he suffered and died. To a world that was lost, he gave all he could give, to show us the reason to live.
I finally found a reason for living. It's in giving every part of my heart to him. And all that I do, every word that I say, I'll be giving my all just for him. For him. And we are the reason that he gave his life. We are the reason that he suffered and died. To a world that was lost, he gave all he could give, to show us the reason to live. He is the reason to
He came to save us when he gave his life for us. He suffered and died.
To a world that was lost, he gave everything, everything.
To show us the reason to live. You know the reason that he came. He came to save us when he gave his life for us. He suffered and died. Lost, he came. To show us the reason to live. Don't you know the only reason that he came? He came to save us. For us, he suffered and died.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
buhay, di mahal namong natawan. Mauswagon masiglakon malikayon, pagpano sa katahon. Magpapiling kaning kasing-kasing, ang kabanaan o kamalikayon. Isa ka lumego ba ang magpaibabaw, ang kahon sa'yo kanina. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, bukan na among natawan. Isag-usap ang kalima, kami na minahalan. Sa buhat ang katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, bukan na among natawan. Isag-usap ang kalima, kami na minahalay. Sa buhat at katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Pagpabiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Pagpabiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan.
Lanao,
To hear a welcome address, let's have the little but mighty Jiname T. Paradero. Let's give her a virtual applause.
Ngayong adlaw sa tanan, akong pagdahon, DepEd, Personnel, LGU, Official, Barangay, Official, mga tutudlo, mga ginikanan, uban pa. Unang tanaw atong virtual karon udtod. On behalf of my batch 2020-2021, I am pleased to welcome you all in our but one commencement exercise. Keep safe, happy viewing. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Juname, for that cute and warm welcome.
This event would not be possible without the hard work and effort of the school, faculty, and staff, led by our school head, Dr. Casimira D. Dewey. Our kinder and grade 2 teacher, Ma'am Aquila M. Bongkawil. Grade 1 teacher, Ma'am Apipa A. Pangkatan. Grade 3 and grade 4 teacher, by yours truly. And grade 5 and grade 6, Ma'am Diverly M. Andrino. This amazing teacher are our today's hero. They deserve a virtual clap. At this point, let us hear another message of greetings from our regional director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayokot, CISO 3rd. Let's give him a virtual applause.
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon sa Amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education, through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the basic education learning continuity plan. And here they are, our learners, who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape, and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rights, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, Binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahakin. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng buong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to witness virtually the presentation of candidates for completion. At this point, may I call in our school head, Dr. Casimira D. Duhig, to present the candidates for completion, followed by the confirmation of Sir Edilberto L. Oplinaria, CISO 5, our school's division superintendent. Let's give them a virtual applause.
Upon thorough evaluation of the records submitted by the class advisor to our office, the 14 kindergarten learners have successfully completed the basic requirements required of them by the Bureau of Elementary Education of the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum. As the school head of San Isidro Elementary School, I now present our school's division superintendent, Dr. Edilberto L. Oplinaria, 5 male and 9 female, a total of 14 candidates for completion for the school year 2020-2021. For confirmation, sir.
By the authority vested in me as the school's division superintendent of the division of Lanao del Norte, and as the representative of Leonor Magtolis Briones, Secretary of the Department of Education, and having been represented and certified by the school head that you have completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the kindergarten curriculum, I now confirm you completers for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
Upon thorough evaluation of the records submitted by the class advisor to our office, the 12 grade 6 learners have successfully completed the basic requirements required of them by the Bureau of Elementary Education of the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum. As the school head of San Isidro Elementary School, I now present our school's division superintendent, Dr. Edilberto L. Oplinaria, the 6 male and 6 female, a total of 12 candidates for graduation for the school year 2020-2021 for confirmation, sir.
By the authority vested in me as the school's division superintendent of the division of Lanao del Norte, and as the representative of Leonor Magtolis Briones, Secretary of the Department of Education, and having been represented and certified by the school head that you have completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education, that you have completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the elementary curriculum, I now confirm you completers for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
And now, let's proceed to the giving of awards to our dear learners.
Kabasag Jingle L, Nangka Richard C, Rueles Vincent Trey A, Tunda Christian C, Delantar Regine S, Dinglasa Michaela G, Gules Shiny Rose T, Jimenez Shihani B, Liman Shenmei V, Pakiring Quincy Jane N, Paradero Johnny T, Perez Francis Hannah B, Ugmad Mary Joy A. Our grade 6 completers: Diguma Kyle Angela C with honors, Ulang Yufi C with honors, Nangka Edlin B with honors, Kabasag J.S., Gabonada Rainer John R, Manlangit Nilbert D, Monsalud Nelboy D, Terado Gerald L, Parato Rayon J. Corambao Elisa D. Montibon Lori Jane A. Perez Princess B.
Let us listen to the inspirational message of Secretary Leonor Montulis Briones. Let's give her a virtual applause.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science, in technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate And during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates. And we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am, for your heart-warming message. Congratulations, graduates. Meanwhile, let us witness virtually her pledge of loyalty. UPAC Ulang. Let's give her a virtual applause.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Pledge of loyalty. With the solemn of responsibility, we pledge to hold high the sword of knowledge, a solemn emblem of responsibility and duty. We promise to live a clean life, to be a good example of youth and citizens of the land, to keep high the education and values, to fight against ignorance, and to serve Almighty, our country, and fellow men. So help me God.
To represent the graduating class 2020-2021, let us all welcome Kyle Angela C. De Goma for her message as a tribute to her parents' undying love and support. A sounding round of applause, please.
Thinking back, all the times we had let you down, it would be no surprise if we were at this service alone. Yet, you are still here, shedding tears as we take this next step in our life, encouraging us to excel and move forward. Tungod ni, kay ang Ginoo wala jud tagyait. Ma, pa, tanang sakripisyo, pag-ampo ug pasensya, dako kaayong katabang para among makabot ang among mga panganib. Sa mga panahon nga makasala ni o naami mga desisyon nga mali, naadjud mo permit para mutulid sa among kamalian o wala jud mo nibiya sa mga panahon na naghilakni. Gisuportahan jud mi ninyo sa tanang aspeto sa among kinabuhi, financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Bisan pa man sa atong sitwasyon karon tungod sa pandemya, wala jud mi ninyo taliki. Dako kaayong salamat sa inyong gugma nagyatag kanamo. Thank you for guiding us, training us, and shaping us in the way that we should go. Your seeds of encouragement have been planted and have already begun to grow. Thank you for consistent faithfulness to us. Dako kayo kong pasalamat sa atong Diyos na makagagahon sa paghatag nako og ginikanan nga basin unsa kalisod ang kinabuhi, wala jud nagpakita ug kakapoy sa pagsuporta sa ilang mga anak. Thank you, Lord. As we close this door and open another, we want to thank you for your sacrifices, discipline, and love. Your prayers and presence in our lives have changed us. Thank you, and I love you, Ma, Pa.
we witness our completers take their next step in their lives, may we hear them for the last time as they sing their graduation song. A round of applause, please.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Dang, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we'd love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays.
Now I see you in a better place.
See you in a better place.
How could we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you're gonna be with me for the last ride. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger. What's small turn to a friendship and friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken and love will never get lost. And when brotherhood comes, the line will never be crossed. Established straight on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we need. So remember me when I'm gone.
When I'm gone,
When I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you're gonna be with me for the last time. Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Graduation is not the end, but the beginning of something brighter. To the batch 2020-2021, aim high. Do not allow any pandemic or any obstacles hinder you in reaching your dreams. Go forth and see you at the top.